We chose to start out at a full-scale model with Patriot and the AC40, and that puts pressure on the entire operation. The next 12 months for us are going to put a different type of pressure on the operation, but keeps everybody's senses and fully engaged into a race mode mentality.
The AC40 is a different animal. It's big, powerful, and you get things wrong, it bites you pretty hard.
I hate using this analogy for a boat that's so big and fast and complex, but the AC40 feels like a bit of a bus. And that's not saying in a bad way, it's a very fast bus. It builds up speed, it takes slower, but once it gets going, it gets on a real rumble, and it's a very fast boat. Obviously, it's probably the fastest boat in the world. On our first day sailing, we were doing very complex maneuvers in the AC40, and on the AC40, there's a lot more coordination and timing that goes into that.
All of the changes that we make on board the yacht, affect the platform almost in a faster way, in a more instantaneous way, and so you pay for them quicker. I think that's all really good learning from the sailor's end, and from the design end, they can extrapolate how the 40-footer will relate to the bigger boat using the same data.
Communicating is going to be a massive part of it, especially when racing is involved, because the boat's completely split down the middle, port side and starboard side, and you have no vision across to the other side of the boat.
We've really enjoyed getting the first boat out there, but when we get two boats, either in a testing configuration where we're testing foils against each other, or we move into a racing scenario where we put the identical foils in and we go head-to-head on a racetrack. And then also we get to use the AC40 on the World Series events, really going head-to-head as a sailing team and seeing how our sailing skills match up against the other teams.
It's going to be exciting to see when the guys get into racing these things in one design mode at a house, because I think one of the knock-ons of our AC36 learnings and kind of the mentality of continual improvement was we want to make sure that when we hear that first starting gun on race day that we're ready to go. I'm quite confident though the race in-house is going to be really good.